Elder Cotton, and the same wind that was working against them would start working for them. But touch your neighbor and tell them, I came too far to turn around now. Tell them I got to keep on rowing with tears in my eyes. I got to keep on rowing. Yes, sir, it may be difficult, but I'm going to keep on rowing. Everything may not be the way that I think it ought to be, Lord, but I'm going to keep on rowing. And if you really read the text, and if you do some research, you'll find out that some scholars say that the lake was 9 miles long. They got on the sea at evening time. Jesus didn't come to their rescue until the morning time. They was on the sea, Deacon Spencer, for about 10 hours. And some scholars say that they had only traveled 3 miles. They had not gone a lot of distance, but they clocked time. And sometimes the only thing you need is just a little time. In your marriage, all you need is a little time. In attitudes of change. Hallelujah. All you need is a little time, Deacon Leverage, in your business, and you'll get the right staff. So you got to keep on rowing. Come on, everybody start rowing. Jesus is coming your way. And when Jesus got there, when he got in view of the disciples, his first statement to them was, be of good cheer. Look at your neighbor and say, cheer up. I know that everything is not rosy, but you're not the only one that is going through. Hallelujah. You're not the only one that's having difficulty. The Bible said a man that's born of a woman is of a few days, and his lot is a troublesome one. So look at your neighbor and say, we're all going through. You're not the only one going through, but cheer up. I know it's difficult, but put a smile on your face. I know it's difficult, but you got to cheer up. You feel like giving in, but cheer up. As long as you're negative, as long as you're bitter, you only attract negative things. Oh, Lord. But look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I understand that you've been talked about. I understand that you've been misunderstood. But don't sit here like you just finished eating a whole bunch of lemons. Cheer up. The first thing Jesus did, he addressed the attitude. Look at your neighbor and say, you need an attitude check. Tell them, cheer up. If you want good things to come your way, put a smile on your face. Tell your neighbor, stop bemoaning yourself. Stop looking down in the dumps. Nobody wants to hang out with somebody bemoaning themselves. Tell them, cheer up, and Jesus will come on board. Tell them, cheer up, and he'll take you by your hand. Tell him, cheer up, and he'll deliver you from your trouble. Shout, yay! Ah, yes! Not only do you need to cheer up, but he addressed their psyche. He said, fear not. Look at your neighbor and say, fear not. I know you have every right to fear. The poles are falling. The wind is blowing. You're on an unstable ship and it's rocking from side to side. But fear not. Take your neighbor by the hand and say, neighbor, God has not given us the spirit of fear. Look at your neighbor and say, but what did he give you? Tell him he gave me the spirit of love. He gave me the spirit of power and of a sound mind. My mind is working. My mind is working. I can think right. I have my faculties working. I'm coherent now. I'm lucid now. Shout, yay!